I'm back with the conclusion of my conversation with Christopher Plummer. Why are you laughing?
Because you said it was such relief.
No,
I know
no.
it's going to be over in a minute, Peter. It's all right. But I was saying, just before we went up, both of our lines and on the air, that it is interesting getting used to you as a television performer. I feel that you are slightly different. I mean, oozing with charm, but I feel quite nervous and shy with you. It's as if we were both tackling a very new medium and we were both virgins ink.
I am.
So am I.
But I'm not sure I can handle oozing. I don't think I'm oozing.
That's Bernard Shaw's remark about he oozed his way across the floor, dripping charm at every pore, oozing charm from every pore.
About whom did Bernard talk?
Carpacci in Pygmalion.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, the Hungarian, remember the respected little Hungarian who introduces her to everyone at the grand ball?
Introduces everyone as an Eliza Doolittle. I had to get something in there to prove that I knew what the hell you were talking about. I thought that was it. You shy? Are you shy?
Yeah, I'm terribly shy, of course. That's why I became an actor, to get rid of the shyness, to hide behind someone else's personality, I suppose. That's why we all become actors, I think.
Because it's a mask?
Yeah, you can be more comfortable in someone else's kind of persona than you can in your own, because you don't know who the hell you are. Thank heaven. Can you imagine if we knew who we were? We could have ended our short, brief lives a long time ago.
Now, what's that from? Who wrote that? You wrote that yourself?
Yeah.
No, but it had that Shakespearean.
Well, I always try to
cadence.
give my own dialogue a rather important cadence. Yeah, do it. I think that.
Are you pleased
What?
that I've got this far without mentioning the sound of music?
Oh. Cut. Yeah, I think you did pretty well, actually, yeah. I don't mind.
I could sing if we could. It was all right. I mean,
It sure was, and
it made you even more.
It sure got
famous.
me into every restaurant that I wanted to get into and have a good table, and that's the most important thing in life. To get the best table in a first-class restaurant. That movie allowed me to do that.
A lot of people
And
love
really,
that movie.
Julie Andrews, you can get damn good tables in a lot of restaurants.
A lot of people love that movie.
I know, and so do I, actually, when I see it, when I'm distance myself from it. Yeah, it was a terrific movie of its genre.
Oui. And what comes after Barrymore?
Well, I'm doing it again this
Excellent.
summer on the West Coast, and San Francisco, Los Angeles, and I come to Toronto with it. So I'm warning you now, if anyone wants to leave town, it is in the beginning of October that I come here for 2 weeks, and then Chicago, and then zap, that's it. We may film it, just as a sort of...
But it would be very different.
Yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be different, because I loathe filmed stage performances. There's nothing more boring and horrible.
This is a totally different act, film, and for you. I mean act as in act. I mean, don't you have to...
Yes.
Sort of contain yourself? That's what everyone talks about.
No, you don't need to contain yourself if the part warrants a big performance, but you certainly have to contain yourself in a close-up, for example, and otherwise you look pretty awful making faces. But otherwise, you should treat it just as you would the stage, as long as the camera's far enough away, you know. And as long as I say, that the breadth of the character warrants a big brushstroke. Jack does it all the time. Jack Nicholson, he's big on the screen. He's got a wonderful sense of, wonderful ham sense. And he's not embarrassing. He's very entertaining to watch. And the great screen actors of the past, I think Muni had a wonderful, broad sense of acting. And certainly Charlie Lawton did, but we won't go into Spencer Tracy's remark again. And theater panache and was able to do that also on the screen. Kevin Kline today has it. He can be outrageously funny.
But they don't have the classical roots.
Yes, they do. I mean, Paul did, and Kevin does, and he's a classical actor. Charlie Lawton certainly was.
Charlie Lawton. Charlie Lawton. Is he related to Charles Lawton? Was he married to Elsie Lanchester?
Lanchester, that's right.
Was he as great a guy as... I mean, I was watching
I
it on those movies.
never knew him at all. I would call him Charlie Lawton because I suppose it's theatrical, you know.
You didn't know him?
No, of course not. Oh. I always call people I don't know about.
So can I drop your name now?
Yeah.
All right, my friend Chris Plummer will know. Thanks so much for this. It's wonderful. But you're the house band now?